After the truck attack on a Christmas market in Berlin, President-elect Donald Trump wasted no time pinning the attack on ISIS and calling it terror, stating innocent civilians were murdered in the streets as they prepared to celebrate the Christmas holiday. ISIS and other Islamic terrorists continually slaughter Christians in their communities and places of worship as part of their global jihad. Dr. Jasser says defining the enemy, as he did, is the first step towards defeating it, and he joins me now. Dr. Jasser, good to see you.
Thank you.
You must be encouraged by this in terms of
Absolutely.
Donald Trump's response.
Absolutely. It's refreshing. This president currently, Obama, has been so quiet. There's no tipping point for him that would ever mobilize him to help identify and treat the disease. At least if you want to mobilize the Muslim community, if you want to treat this Muslim problem with a Muslim solution, you have to identify it. And, the new mantra, I hope, is going to become, it's the global jihad, stupid, right? I mean, we have a jihad problem within the House of Islam, and it's not Islamophobic, it's not anti-Islam. I would tell you as a Muslim, Trish, it is pro-Muslim, it is pro-Islam. It's tough love to tell us, you know what? You have a theocracy problem that needs treatment, and there's nothing better than an American-type reform.
Where does it come from within the religion itself? Why is it that this is coming from those in the Islamic faith?
Well, I would tell you that it's not just the violence. We need to shift the axis from focusing on violence to focusing on the political Islam. And our Muslim reform movement has identified that where the source is that we have not gone through a separation of mosque and state. We have not gone through sort of the Americanization or the Westernization that Christianity went through in its enlightenment and its reform and its revolutions. We now have to defeat theocracy. Every Islamic country, Trish, whether it's secular or military dictatorship, they are all run by a Sharia state identity. We have not defeated the role of Sharia in public law, and until we Muslims separate out reason-based law, civil society like Western modern society, from the Sharia state that's misogynistic, that doesn't allow Christians to bring in their Bibles, to build churches, that treats Jews in an anti-Semitic, inferior way, until we recognize that those Sharia law systems all over the planet and Muslim majority systems are the cauldrons that are brewing these radicals in Berlin, in Columbus, in Minneapolis, in San Bernardino. Those are the tips of the iceberg that we have yet to really treat.
Very quickly, the left would say you are empowering, and President Obama has said this, that you are empowering these Islamic radicals by identifying them. What do you say in response to that, Zudi?
I say actually it's the opposite. They empower the Islamists to speak for all of Islam by telling Americans that we don't have a problem. When you engage Muslim communities with respect and not this bigotry of low expectations and say, oh, okay, they're Muslims, let them treat their women in third class, let them not allow Christians to build churches, then that's their Islam. They're not going to ever make it to Western values. No, treat us with respect, demand equality, and let us start to reform. That's the way to treat us, with equality rather than this bigotry of low expectations.
Well, you continue pushing that. It's an important message for people to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Jasser.
Thanks,